Hey guys, Cristina. So welcome back to my channel. So today we are drinking some basic hazelnut iced coffee, or iced regular hot coffee. Believe it or not, during the mornings in Texas, it's starting to hit 60. I know that there's places that are frosted over right now and the weather is wild, but here, like literally in the morning, it'll be super like cold and chilly and feel a bit more like fall, and then like in the afternoon, it gets back up to 90 degrees until like November. I'm excited because this morning I got a knock on my door and I got a care package. You guys have to understand, when you're a shopaholic, when you're somebody who just like likes to buy things online, like that, it's like a little magical moment when you get your packages. I don't know if it's just me or maybe I'm crazy. I actually was sent some perfumes from Belayered Fragrances, which I honestly am very, very excited and very thankful. I've had lots of companies send me different products, and this is a company that honestly, you guys, I probably had like $300 worth of fragrances just in my cart on their website, like just thinking about it, waiting about it. And then, so thank you, Belayered, for sending me these fragrances. I'm very grateful for every person who sends me product to review or just to try. So Belayered is a fragrance company that does both inspired fragrances, and they're also their own fragrance house. So they have their own unique blends. And yeah, so there's lots of companies, I think, like Belayered, but I noticed that Belayered seems to be the more popular inspired fragrance brand. And they have a ton of like inspired fragrances that are very expensive. So they don't dupe, like they have dupes of like, or I hate to say dupe, they have inspired versions of like Good Girl and like brands like that the bottles are maybe like $100, but they also have like Killian and Tom Ford and some of the higher end like niche brands. Delina is also one of the fragrances that they have an inspired version of, and they have their own different blends, and they also have single note perfumes, which I think is really interesting. The single note perfumes are meant to be layered, hence the name of their company, Belayered. So you can buy like a single note of like pineapple or vanilla or cherry. They have like a lot of different single note perfumes that you can layer with your fragrances to make them smell slightly sweeter, slightly woodier, slightly brighter, and I love the concept. So they sent me 2 full-size fragrances and a huge fragrance sampler. So I was going to combine this video with like a fall fragrance haul, but honestly, there's so many different fragrances to try that it literally is gonna like need its own video. So I will say that I was really impressed with the way everything was packaged. Like every single perfume, let me show you first of all the little package. So this is like how a full-size perfume comes. It comes in this really pretty velvet pouch that says Belayered on it, and the quality, I mean, I'm one of those girls who just looks at quality of everything, and so the stitching's really nice, the tassels are really pretty, like it's a really pretty pouch. You could use this for a lot of different things. I love getting pouches like this with makeup or perfumes. And then actually the perfume, when it came, it was wrapped in bubble wrap, and everything was wrapped in bubble wrap, and it just was really safe. I have had fragrances from various companies and even Sephora arrive broken before, so I really appreciate it when companies take extra care. So anyway, this is what the bottle looks like. There's another company called Alexandria Perfumes, which has a very similar bottle, but they're completely different companies. It has their logo embossed into the wood. It's actually a very, very pretty bottle. The cap is gold, really pretty, like shiny, and it seems really, really good quality. So I'm gonna get right into it. So the first fragrance that I'm going to review is Cherry Delight from Belayered. So this is supposed to be a spin-off of Tom Ford's Dark Cherry, Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So this is a fragrance I've been actually eyeing and wanting to buy, and I think it smells really good. If I remember correctly, because I don't have Tom Ford Lost Cherry on me because it is an expensive perfume, and it's one of those ones where it's super duper expensive in my opinion. Like I think that anything over $200 for a fragrance is like, you know, like I have to really like it to pay $200-300 for a fragrance. And it's just, I'm the same way with everything, like purses. I only have like a handful of luxury bags because I have to really feel like it's worth it. And it smells delicious. Like I think Tom Ford fragrances are super high quality and they last a really long time. They have good protection. They're super unique fragrances that they don't smell typical at all. So I really like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. It's like a dark cherry, almost liquor cherry, and it has almost like a bourbony vanilla type scent. It's dark. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's a unisex, I believe, fragrance, and it also has almond. So this is supposed to smell very close to it, if not exactly like it. It's an inspired fragrance. So let's see. I actually don't have tester strips, so we're gonna use cotton pads. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is a real deal. The opening is like this, not like a, okay, so I know that there's cherry in a lot of different fragrances, and cherry can kind of come off, I think, in my opinion, very artificial and juvenile. This is like a tart cherry that kind of is a beautiful, beautiful opening. It's not like the maraschino cherries that you put like on top of ice cream. It's like a cherry that's not super in your face, but it's a little fruity but tart. Oh my god! And you get this like delicious almond. It's like, it makes it perfect. It's not super nutty to the point where it would smell too masculine. It's delicious. It's delicious. I could see, like, this is definitely, in my opinion, more feminine. Like, this is definitely a woman's fragrance. I could definitely see a man wearing this during the winter. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm wearing Terry Mugler Aura already. Otherwise, I would spray this all over myself. But this is amazing, you guys. If you like fruity fragrances, but you want something that's not your typical fruity, that's a good fruity for fall, this is like a sophisticated, more classy fruity fragrances. I feel like fruity fragrances can come off this isn't completely fruity, by the way. I wouldn't classify this as fruity. It's like somewhere between fruity and oriental and gourmand. It's definitely gourmand. Like, it definitely tastes, you want to taste it, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of fragrances with fruit notes can sometimes come off a little bit immature and juvenile. It's just the way it is. I love them for the springtime, but I tend to go for fruity fragrances that are a bit more complex. This is very complex. It smells just like Tom Ford, like exact, and it's really, really good. The opening is beautiful. I love the sprayer on this. I don't want to waste it, but like, yes. The next one that I got the full-size version of is my Sweet Dark Fantasy, and this is inspired by Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad. Again, Kilian is another brand that I've had some fragrances. I believe this one, Good Girl Gone Bad, and also Black Phantom. Had them in my cart. Put them out of my cart at Bloomingdale's during their sale. I think that the full-size bottle is like over $200. This, by the way, if you get the 55 ml of the Belayered fragrance, is $62.99, and for dark cherry, cherry delight, it is $62.99 as well. And then you could also get a 10 ml, which is like a little atomizer travel size, just to try it. And that's a really good option if you want to try the fragrance, and it's $29.99. I think for the 55 ml, 62 bucks, actually really, really good, considering the actual version of these fragrances is probably more than triple the price. So yeah, my Sweet Dark Fantasy. This is supposed to be a dark jasmine perfume. I love jasmine. I love Alien. I think jasmine perfumes are beautiful. Michael Kors makes a perfume also that has jasmine that I just love, 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 love. I think jasmine is a very girly, like intoxicating sort of note. It's one of my favorite notes in perfumes. This has jasmine, it has tuberose, it has rose, it has narcissus, amber, and cedar. So it's supposed to be like a warm, slightly floral, but not too much, more of like a jasmine-y floral, and amber and cedar. So it's supposed to be dark and like seductive. Love it, love it. So let's see. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Beautiful. You know, this is very unique, you guys. I've never actually smelled Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. It's one that I want to blind buy just based on the notes. But now I don't have to because I have this one. My goodness, it's beautiful. So the rose is actually very prominent. You can smell rose like on the opening, which it's not like one of those roses either that smells like the rose water. If you're Hispanic, you know what I'm talking about. So it smells like, I don't know, it's so delicious. The rose is good on the opening. You can smell the jasmine, but then it has like this warmth and heaviness with the amber and the cedar. It's really good. You know what I like too? a lot of fragrances that have jasmine have patchouli, and it gives it sort of this, I don't know, I don't always like patchouli. I know people are controversial on patchouli, but for me personally, patchouli can be kind of cloying, kind of too heavy, and I feel like they make fragrances, yes, last longer, and it works in some fragrances, but sometimes when you combine jasmine with patchouli, a lot of those fragrances, it's just like too heavy and kind of like too dusty. I don't know, but this is really, really, really good. The tuberose, I think, yeah, it says that the tuberose is supposed to make it seductive and to make it more, I guess, with more of like an edge. You can buy their tuberose to layer with it. This is good, you guys. This is really, really good. This is not one that I would blind buy, and I'm glad I'm very like impulsive, very impulsive. This is delicious. Oh my goodness, wow. You know what though? I have to say that I like the Cherry Delight a lot more. I feel like this Good Girl Gone Bad would be good for springtime, but also it could work during the winter. Belayered suggests if you want to make it more dark, a little more sweetness, floral, make it more feminine, you can buy tuberose to layer with it, like I said. If you want to make this more, oh, that would be really nice. It says that you can buy their Insane Pineapple to layer with this to make it more of like a fruity, that I think would be really nice. I think I'm going to have to buy some stuff from Belayered actually, because I want to get the notes to layer with this, because I think you could really make this fragrance customized to be a little bit more chocolatey or a little more fruity or a little bit more seductive, depending on what you combine it with. But it's a really beautiful, 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 very feminine fragrance. This smells like, honestly, classy, like a wife, like a sexy wife is what it smells like. Okay, so next we're gonna get into these sample kits. And you guys, this may be a long video, but look at all that we have to go through. So I'm going to put timestamps on each fragrance because I know this is going to take forever. I'm not going to edit this. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. But like, we got to get through this together. You know what I mean? So let's try the one that everyone talks about. So this is First Kiss by Delina. So Delina is supposed to be this incredibly feminine, like floral, sweet, light spring fragrance. It's extremely popular on YouTube. Everyone talks about it. I've actually never smelled Delina before. For me, it's just, if I'm being honest, it interests me, but it wasn't always my vibe. Like, I'm definitely more of like an oriental fragrance girl, and if I were to wear something more spring, I tend to go for stuff that's more fruity and crisp, with like just different notes to it. I don't know, and I'm not more of a floral girl. That's why I didn't choose to, because they let me choose which ones I wanted, and I didn't choose First Kiss, because I think a lot of people already have talked about it before, but let's try it. This is First Kiss by Belayered. It's not my vibe, to be honest. It's very light, it's a little bit crisp, it's very clean, and it's floral. It's good. You know what? Honestly, I might give this to my mama, because my mom likes fragrances like this. She likes clean, light, floral. She likes citrusy. It almost feels like citrusy in a way. It's very beautiful. Like, this just smells beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's not, I don't find it sexy at all, to be honest. A lot of people say it's a feminine, like, sexy fragrance. I don't find this sexy at all. It's very nice. I could see this being a guy's favorite fragrance for a girl, because it kind of invokes sort of that clean, beautiful woman type fragrance. I don't know, it's beautiful. It feels like a beautiful woman. That's what it smells like. I have to say that the sillage on every single one of these perfumes I've sprayed so far is insane. Like, one spray, my whole kitchen smells like perfumes right now. Like, they're really good. They're not like cheaply made at all. They're very, very nice. So yeah, this one, not my vibe, but I think a lot of people would like it. Yeah, so that one. Next, we're going to try Dark Temptation. It's inspired by Lancome's Oud Bouquet, which is another one that's very hyped up on YouTube. It has notes of rose, oud, saffron, vanilla, and woodsy notes. So I love, love, love oud fragrances. I love like Middle Eastern vibe fragrances. Yeah, totally my vibe. So let's see if I like this. You know what? It does smell just like Oud Bouquet. And it's $59 for the big version, and it's sold out. Apparently people love it. They're totally sold out of it. It's really nice. This to me is sexy, like bitch. Like this is a bitchy, sexy perfume, and it's got, God, the oud is so nice. It's like warm and woodsy. You can smell the rose, and it's actually a very prominent vanilla fragrance. But anyway, it smells just like Lancome's Oud Bouquet. So if you want Oud Bouquet, get this one. Sign up. I believe you have to sign up to get notified when it comes back in stock, but they're sold out, so obviously it's good. Okay, so next, this is First Kiss exclusive, again by Perfumes and Marley, Delina exclusive. I think it's kind of like their intense version of Delina. You know what? I like this one better than First Kiss. It's a little bit more, has more depth to it. It's a little less fresh, a little bit more sweet. But yeah, these are both really good spring fragrances. If you like sweet, clean, like feminine florals, you would love these. I think that the exclusive version is much better. And actually it had a stronger opening too. It's not as crisp, and I feel like it's probably, honestly, easier to wear. Yeah, I like it a lot better, a lot better. All right, so next is Mia's Blend, which Mia's Blend, I believe, let me just double check. I looked through the website, but they have so many fragrances, you guys, that it's kind of hard to be sure completely of like everything. They have tons and tons and tons of fragrances. So yeah, Mia's Blend is one of their own unique fragrances. It's not inspired by anything. It says that it's supposed to be a glorious and sweet, warm, delicious fragrance. It's supposed to have notes of myrrh, tonka bean, lavender, and almond. Totally my vibe. Love tonka bean, love vanilla. Lavender is like something too I do like in fragrances. I think that it adds such a, just an unexpected edge, because it's usually in men's fragrances, and delicious. So let's just see what this smells like. This is probably gonna be one that I like. Let's see. Ooh, that's good. You know what though? Honestly, it's a little bit soapy and a little bit warm. It's nice. It's very, very nice, you guys. This is one that I think would be good for a day fall fragrance, because it has that, the tonka bean is, you can smell it up on the first spray too. The vanilla, the almond, the lavender, like they all blend really well together. This is an unexpected, different fragrance. This isn't like one that's like for your everyday girl who likes just her clean, fresh florals or clean, fresh fruity fragrances. This is different, but it's very nice. This could totally be unisex too. Like a dude could totally wear this. It's very, 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 very nice. It's beautiful. It's sweet, it's vanilla, it's creamy, but at the same time it's clean. This kind of reminds me of what, I guess, clean fragrances, I don't know if you know the brand Clean, what kind of the vibe they give off, but I don't like any of the clean fragrances. Like to me, they're just too clean. They smell too much like laundry. This is like, you're clean, you just walked out of the shower, and you know you smell good because you just took a shower, and you had a delicious cup of coffee with vanilla creamer in a lavender field. What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, it's really, really nice. It's an unexpected combination. It's not very feminine at all. This is definitely one that, to me, it's like a little bit more on the masculine side or unisex side, but it's totally my vibe and delicious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is a Layered Signature. So this is their signature scent. Again, one of their own unique blends from their house. I like this. What does this have in it? This is so nice. It's very clean. So this is their Layered Signature scent. This has notes of magnolia, blood orange, rose, freesia, amber, jasmine, peach, musk, and cedar. So yeah, it's very much a fruity floral, a very clean, easy to wear fruity floral that's not too sweet, but just the perfect amount of sweetness. This is a nice fragrance. I can honestly see this being another one that men would like on a woman. It's very feminine, very beautiful. I actually like this one better than First Kiss, personally. I think this is a little bit more complex, has a little bit more to it. It's nice. It's very nice. I think you guys, a lot of people I think would love that one. So the next one is called Fuck Me. And this is a unique blend from them as well. Let me see what the notes are. A lot of people love this. Love the name, by the way. It's super bold and it's fun. And you know what? Perfume's supposed to be fun. Like, it's not this super serious, like, tell me all the notes, like, it needs to be made in Italy or Paris. Like, no. Perfume's supposed to be fun. I feel like if perfume's good quality and makes you feel beautiful and smells delicious, I mean, awesome. And if it has an even cooler name, wonderful. Fuck Me. I should just say F at KCK me because I'm gonna piss off some people, I'm sure. I can't change the name of the fragrance, guys. What do you want me to do? This has notes of mandarin, vanilla, jasmine, ginger, ambergris, and sandalwood. So right on the back, the notes smell delicious. It definitely does smell like a seductive fragrance. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah. Yes. This reminds me of something. I don't even know what. It reminds me of a fragrance that I've either had or smelled before. But yeah, that mandarin and the jasmine. Jasmine is such a central note. That's probably why I like it so much. It's like very sexy. And the ginger's it's a little spicy, a little warm. Love it. Love it. This is an oriental fragrance. If this one I can definitely say, if you like Alien by Thierry Mugler, you would love this. Love this. This is a different vibe. Like it's the same type of like sexy, sensual, like bold vibe, but it's different and it smells really, really, really good. This is probably my favorite one. Okay. My favorite one is my favorite. I love Fuck Me. It's my favorite one. Yeah, it's delicious. It's a little tiny bit citrusy with the mandarin, but it's not like a citrusy that's like soapy or lemony. It's like a beautiful, sweet orange, jasmine, ginger, warm, like come closer, sweet but not cloying, sweet but not like ridiculous in your face type of sweet. It's not like an annoying sweet. It's a sexy fragrance. I love this. I think I'm gonna buy a full bottle of this collection. So this next one is Enchanted Garden. So Enchanted Garden is another one that is one of their own blends. So this has jasmine, rose, gardenia, sweet fruits, bright orange, and bergamot. So it's a sweet, fruity floral. Let me see how it smells. This is nice. It's a sweet, fruity floral. It reminds me of Gucci Bloom, actually, is what the vibes I get. Which I love Gucci Bloom. Love it. But this reminds me of Gucci Bloom. But a little bit more fruitier. I like it. You know, I don't always tend to go for fruity florals because to me they're very basic. But this is a nice one. It's very nicely done. I like the orange. I like the bergamot. I love jasmine. I think that's one thing too. Like if a perfume has jasmine in it, like I'm probably gonna like it. Yeah, fabulous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Not one I would buy a full bottle of, but if you like fruity florals, this is a really nice one. Also, I would like to tell you guys that their own unique blends are slightly cheaper than the Inspired Fragrances. This Enchanted Garden is only $48.95. This is called C'est la Vie, which is inspired by Lancome's La Vie est Belle. So anyway, this is a beautiful fragrance. I've had La Vie est Belle. I honestly... It's beautiful, but I personally don't like it because it kind of brings me back to 2013, 2012, and I wore that fragrance when I was in a certain relationship all the time, and so when I smell it, I think of my relationship problems that I had in 2012. I know, fragrance does that to you. Like, I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys where you have a fragrance and you wear it and you can't wear it because it reminds you of something or whatever. Anyway, it is a nice fragrance. Let me and well, CLV has notes of blackcurrant, pear, iris, jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli, tonka bean, vanilla, and praline. Very much an exact inspiration from the Belle. Yeah, La Belle. So it smells just like La Belle. And it's cheaper. You can get a 55 ml for $53.95, which I think is a great deal. It's nice. I mean, it's a very popular fragrance. A lot of people love this, especially guys love this on women. Not my vibe. Again, I wore this like 6-7 years ago all the time, and I kind of got tired of it. And also I wore it like during a certain relationship, and so it kind of reminds me of that time period because I wore it so often, and I don't personally like it. It's not a bad fragrance at all. A lot of people love this. For me, it's very heavy on the patchouli. It's very warm, it's sweet, it's very girly, and it's nice. Not my vibe, but this smells just like the Baby. Alright guys, so that's actually it. I know this video was super long. That's why I put timestamps, everything. Check the comments below. Please subscribe for more videos like this. I have to say, I really loved everything I tried from Belayered. I think that they have great fragrances for an incredible value. If you are a fan of Tom Ford or Kilian or Perfumes and Marley or a lot of these different brands that sell very, very expensive perfumes, but you want an alternative, I would think that this is a great option. In addition, they have really beautiful perfumes that are single note to layer, and they have really beautiful perfumes like Fuck Me, which are their own fragrances, their own blends from their house. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And check out Belayered. I'll put all the links below to all these fragrances so you can check them out for yourself. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.